Time to do a follow-up on gold. Um, I see a lot of people again, especially at the KE report, very negative on gold. They're usually a pretty good contrary indicator. Um, Here's the problem. I'm pretty sure we've got one of the big banks that is still very heavily short gold, and they've tried twice to break this support zone right here at about 1275 and trigger what I call the bloodbath phase. You get about 5 to 7 days of panic selling, and uh, and that's what they need in order to cover those short positions and get out of that short and then get long. They need some kind of a panic selling event to uh, unload their shorts, and they've tried twice here and they haven't been able to do it. Today, or this morning anyway, gold was moving above the 100-day exponential moving average, and it had made a higher high, and that's a very dangerous position for this bank. Um, they're having to add more and more shorts to keep price suppressed. Of course, that makes their position larger and larger and harder to get out of. And if they can't ignite the um, bloodbath phase, if they can't ignite that panic selling event, then they are at great risk of getting caught in a short squeeze. So pure and simple, that this is what happened today. The bank cannot afford to get caught in a short squeeze. I would guess they're going to be on the hook for you know billion or multi-billion dollar loss if they can't get out of this short. So they absolutely cannot allow gold to get above this 100-day moving average, and absolutely cannot allow a higher high, and especially a close at a higher high. Um, to do so runs the risk of catching them, and they have to cover that short position into a rising market, which you know if a squeeze gets triggered here, then price is going to rocket launch higher. So uh, I I wouldn't want to be this bank. I think they are in a very dangerous position. They're having to add more and more shorts, trying to protect the position that they're in, but they are not getting what they're looking for. They need a panic selling event, um, a move below this support zone that just really triggers an all-out panic. And they've tried twice and they haven't been able to accomplish it. Obviously, they hit gold hard again today to try and prevent a close above that 100-day exponential moving average. But they are in a very dangerous position right now. They're having to continue adding shorts to keep price suppressed. And the more shorts they add, the harder it is going to be for them to cover that position, and the greater the risk that they're going to get caught in a short squeeze. As long as the buyers keep coming in and defending this 1275 level. So my guess is we're going to know in the next probably by the end of the week, if not by the end of the week, by the beginning of next week, uh, which side is going to win. They're either going to take this down and trigger that panic selling event, and then we'll get that 5 to 7 days down, and that'll be our bottom. The bank will cover their shorts, and then we'll get our intermediate bottom, and off we'll go. Or they're just not going to be able to do it, and then at some point the market's going to go against them, and they're going to have to cover that massive short position into a short squeeze. And if that occurs, then price is going to slingshot out of this bottom, and anybody not on board when that begins to happen, um, you're likely to get left behind very quickly. So next couple days, I think, is going to tell us which side is going to win.